and it's just a giant open wall.
Did anybody get hurt?
No, thank God no one was outside taking a smoke break or nothing. People's cars were damaged. The company said that they would cover it. But yeah, no, I put the picture there in the Discord group chat here if you want to take a look at that panel. Oh man, yeah, that was a whole section of wall just gone.
Just randomly.
Yep, just because of the wind. And that was it. We didn't do nothing crazy, just the wind freaking blew it out. Because we had like 40-mile-per-hour winds.
Okay. This shit's weird. God damn.
Yeah. You used to not be able to see outside of that. Now.
Holy shit.
Yep. They're like, hey guys, they don't need AC units in here anymore. We got outside now. And then they're like, we're putting that back up. What?
They probably have to for like the rain.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but Debbie Downers, bro, we were enjoying the fresh air.
Hey, fuck that. They was like, nah.
Let's be liable.
Cause y'all probably work on a lot of metal shit. If y'all get struck, bro. Open windows. You're Missouri, right?
Yep.
Yeah, see, no, tornadoes, bro, stop.
Okay, so this does wrap it. How did I pull that off? I don't know, but I haven't been a very reliable speaker today from the sounds of it. So, yeah, no, we're supposed to get 30-mile-per-hour winds tomorrow as well. But since it's April Fool's Day, that said kid that told our, like, the head boss, not the one that gets pissed off at everyone, but the one that's been here 40 years, that kid went up to one of our forklift drivers today. He was like going around telling everyone, he's like, yo guys, we're gonna have 33 inches of rain and 50-mile-per-hour winds tomorrow. Don't come into work tomorrow. So he managed to convince 2 people to use their paid time off just because he made the weather conditions that are actually happening like over the span of this week worse than they actually are. So I'm expecting not a lot of people to be showing up the rest of this week while I'm working. Oh, because this kid.
Oh, I'm not coming to work. I would tell them straight up. Oh no, he said such and such and such and such. We're not supposed to, it's gonna be windy and shit. So I ain't come in.
That whole building collapsing. If that can't handle it, then I think this building can stand.
Right.
That would be my logic and reasoning. But nah, he did that as an April Fool's joke and actually managed to be successful with 2 of it because it's actually supposed to be only 30-mile-per-hour winds and he was saying 50. And we're only supposed to get like, let me look here. I have a literal forecast thing on my computer. Damn, I gotta look into the future here.
They got me with an April Fool's joke this morning at like midnight. I was at the bar, and I drive a black Chrysler 300, right? And bro, they had the DJ because we were playing music bingo. They had the DJ fucking announce that a black Chrysler 300 is being towed. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh no!
So I hop up and get ready to walk out the door, and the DJ screams April Fools, and I was like, oh, you motherfuckers.
Bro ran out.
Oh, you motherfuckers. My whole history in life, bro. I've been towed so many times that would probably be the most fitting shit ever to happen to me. Like, they just didn't know it. So like when they did that shit, they don't understand the panic they sent my stupid ass into. Boy, I wanted to slap them.
Turn you into a track star.
Oh. And I was ready. My dumb ass was flying. They were like, you weren't even paying attention. What are you talking about? I wasn't listening to the fucking DJ. I wasn't playing. I'm just, I work here. I can't win, so I'm not going to play. What the fuck? Y'all got me paying into a bitch. You're talking about my car being towed. Only thing going through my head is the $1,500 going to cost my shit back eventually because I don't know why you're taking me. My shit is paid off. My insurance is paid. The tags are righteous. Why would you touch my car? The way boy. the way I hurt somebody.
Yeah, no, I don't play about my car, especially when it comes to that kind of stuff. But if someone really wanted to mess with me today, that's how they would get me. Since I have a new car, they could have been like, "Yo, your car's being repossessed." I would have dropped that glass myself. I'd have been like, "Shit."
It was my dad's car, but it's like I know everything. Like, don't do that to me.
I gotcha. So what I'm hearing is you turned around and pulled off that belt. Everybody caught hands.
Nah. I'm not a dick about little stupid ass shit like that. I just took it
Gotcha.
in stride. Like, all right, bet. Remember that, because next year I'm setting the whole building on fire. Fuck you guys.
April Fools.
I'll make you niggas think I quit. I'm gonna start an argument with somebody and make people think I quit.
Oh, that's actually genius.
The way they're gonna freak out, bro. They're gonna freak out, and they'll never listen to this podcast, so they won't know about it. So this is gonna be great.
That's gonna be fantastic. Yeah, no, you definitely need to plan that over time. Just
Oh,
little
I got two
steps.
homies.
I'll bet.
I got two homies, and I will tell them, "Hey, bro, we gonna start arguing."
Just use a little bit of PTO. Make it look like you actually left.
I'll just go on vacation next week,
There you
and then come back and be like, "Ah, that was nice."
go. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? How you back here?
Because they're gonna tell the owner I quit, and he's gonna call me. And, so I hear you quit. Like, no, man, I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida. I just told them that shit.
I'm out watching a Bucks game. What are you talking about?
You know what I mean? Like, I'll be back next week, just not today. But yeah, I don't, man. Ain't nothing going on over here, bro. Ain't nothing going on. I'm just dealing with work drama. I have a 95% staff that's all female, and it's just exactly what you'd expect.
Chaos?
It's just a lot of cattiness, a lot of drama, a lot of just micromanaging each other for no reason. You're worried about this bitch fucking this bitch, and this bitch is fucking this man, and it's your business because why?
Because they
Well,
want
because she said, man, please, it got nothing to do with you.
to. Exactly.
You're crying about a man that's not yours.
Anymore, anyways. Oh.
He never was. He never was, because you have a man.
Oh.
He was your side piece. You're crying over the fucking side piece.
Oh, damn. That's sad.
It's not even sad. It's just,
It's just ridiculous.
at a certain point, you just can't, man. I can't.
I had a whole conversation about this at work today, too, with people screwing around and doing stupid stuff, to whereas we just keep to ourselves and keep our heads down and put glass up in the machine. So,
That's all you do.
exactly. Shut up, get the paycheck, go home.
I mean, what's the point of anything else? I just want to go do shit that I want. I need money. So I come to work to get the money, and I'm going home.
I will say, speaking of places and things we want to do, I'm going to my first rap concert, April 19th. So,
Oh, word, who is it?
I don't know if you heard of him. He's pretty new. Well, he started back up in like early 2010s, but he's been getting a lot of momentum recently. My dad put me onto him when I first moved to New Mexico in 2023. So his name's Prof. I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he's done stuff like Redman and a few other rappers like Kevin Gates and stuff before. And I like his style. Pretty crazy white boy. So.
Okay. Let's see what he do. Let's see what he do.
He's definitely good. I'll give him that. I hope his live shows are even better. But he posts stuff on his Instagram all the time of him like recording his vocals and whatnot without like all the background music and whatnot, and then he puts it in later, and it sounds pretty good. So because he likes to practice all this stuff to make sure he's ready. But he was supposed to come back here in October, but then one of his fans got him sick or something because this dude came down with an illness. He had to cancel it. But he said that all the other places he didn't tour to yet, he would put onto his new one first. And Missouri is one of the first stops. So I was like, hell yeah. So.
Oh, that's fair. That's pretty cool. I like that.
And then in August, I'm gonna go see the OJ's live. I know that much. So
The OJs.
yes, sir. It's their final time doing live concerts forever. So
Yeah, because they're 90.
yeah,
Don't worry. I'm shocked because the Temptations are still around, but they're around because they just keep trading members out.
yeah, that's true.
I'm ready for the next generation of gaming. I saw the MCU Doomsday cast announcement. That was cute, I guess. I finished Invincible.
Hey, you finally
Um,
watched Invincible? Let's go.
oh man, I love Invincible. Invincible, The Boys, all of that shit will have me in a fucking choke
I
in a
definitely
matter of
need to,
seconds.
dude, because one of my best friends, she wanted to watch it with me, but me and my brother just ended up binging it while he was here because he came out when episode 7 released, but he had to go back before episode 8 released. And boy, was he pissed. Oh, but dude, I can't even explain how good of a year it's been in like regards of comic book TV shows because now it's like inspiring me to like do more stuff with Ace. Like I want to get more of these ideas I've been had sit on the shelf done quicker
Hell yeah.
because I know if my one of my other brothers that I grew up with, he had this horror character idea that he never finished. So I asked him if he had it randomly back in the end of December when I moved back here or when I was here officially. If he just had any projects he'd abandoned. So he was telling me about the one horror character he had. So I read a whole story just for that, and I'm waiting for him to publish it. Or at least upload it because it's his character. So I told him I'd write it for him for free as long as he published it. So, but he said that he's gonna end up crediting me as a writer and whatnot. But I've been getting a lot done this year in regards as to editing, writing, geez, a lot of stuff. And then bought a freaking car, so that's pretty far up there, I'd say.
I'm just hustling. So it's good that you're actually making progress doing something you want to do.
Hmm.
Every time I get a connect and they talk about what the fuck we're supposed to be doing, I do shit. So
You know, I like how almost every other episode that I've talked about, I'm going to set out to try and do something, and I've almost accomplished everything I've said or have been accurate on everything I had presumed or assumed. So,
as you should.
because I was looking back at like when we did our KO, when we had KO Ken on the podcast for his episode that we brought him on, I was talking about my health issues, and I was like, it's probably something to do with my lungs. And then here we are now, when I actually went to the hospital, God knows how many months ago at this point, and they're like, oh yeah, it's an issue with your lungs. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
I'm that good.
You just know yourself at least shit.
Yeah. But in other words, do you have any big projects coming up? Or I know you already said you just haven't had much aside from like watching TV and work life, but like anything that you got in the pipeline, hopefully.
Not really, man. Every time, like at this, quite frankly, the Atlanta scene is
Fizzling out.
it's not really fizzling out. It's not about the fizzle, right? It's one of those things. Atlanta's real cliquish, and a lot of the avenues that you're gonna have to like navigate and to get through. Like for example, if you want to meet with certain networks, whatever the case may be, you have to understand who the owners are and what they want to accomplish. A lot of people out here want to start their own network. They want to start their own little Netflix or whatever type of platform because it's hard to get in contact with the Netflix of the world. It's hard to get a pitch day with Netflix and shit like that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And they just want to skip steps, man. There's no other way to put it. There's no way to say it. They want to skip steps. They don't want to take their time and do all of the things that are absolutely necessary for them to even come close to accomplishing that goal. You know, they think it's pretty simple. They think it's about, oh, this person doesn't like me or whatever the case. They'd be like, no, you're probably down. You know, you have no pitch deck ready. You don't really want to shoot this at all. You just want a little bit of clout, and you know that's the hardest thing is to get between the clout chases.
Yep.
Because every single person will come out here and think that, oh, I'm just gonna go shoot some shit and it's gonna get picked up by a network and shit like that. No, you guys don't even have the money to reserve locations, let alone
shoot
pay a cast.
Yeah, that's.
And then at that point, like you're gonna use your friends, you better make your friends know what the fuck they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't put out a bullshit project and be like, why ain't nobody fucking with it? We did a good job. Yeah, for your budget, but when they're watching Netflix, where everything is, well, they're not. Ain't nobody watching fucking Netflix. They're watching Disney Plus. They're watching
Amazon Prime.
Really Prime. Yeah, Prime is pretty decent. They're watching Max. That's what you're competing with. You're not competing with Jim, Dick, and Harry on goddamn YouTube.
Yeah, no.
Real life fucking producers.
Yeah, they're competing with the industry and people that are either in or outside of it and have already made their name known because of stuff they've done with the industry. So.
And they make the mistake of believing like people's TikTok's platforms and shit like that is not indicative to what they do, but it is. Like you have to understand, like this shit is marketing, and the TikTokers of the world, the YouTubers of the world are the best at marketing. They understand how to utilize the algorithm. They're tech kids. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't understand that, nor do they care. So they try to skip steps.
Yeah.
And when you try and skip steps, shit ends up bad every time.
You put yourself somewhere you don't want to be, or the result is not what you wanted.
You're gonna be upset about it, which you should be upset, but it's your fucking fault in the first place.
I am in full agreement. You know, seeing as I want to say I really have had momentum, I would say I've just been really on top of my game as far as it goes as accomplishing things. I definitely want to try and get this project I had planned years ago when we first started podcast, like actually co-produced, like at least have other writers and stuff. Because I know Ace would probably be down since I've helped him with a lot of his stuff. But I definitely need more. I won't say insider knowledge. I'm gonna say like more outside eyes as for opinions to get secondary opinions.
Well, you know that's what like most of the time when they do screenings and announcement events and pitch events, they usually like a director's cut or whatever it is, and that's what they use to do the thing before they put the graphics in because you know graphics are expensive.
Oh yeah.
So they'll do that and then they'll go and worry about the other shit. I would take your time. You know what I'm saying? I would make sure that you go through everything that you want to do with a fine tooth comb and be sure that your message is being respected above all. Don't lose sight of what you're really doing, right? Because the moment you do that, you're going to allow someone else to come in and not necessarily take over your project, but they're going to take over your project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're going to come in, they're going to try and change shit that you don't want to change. They're going to overrule you. They're going to use it as like blackmail. Make sure you get the right trademarks. Make sure you just, you know, like protect yourself. Because they are looking to take advantage. And they are looking to, you know, have that fight.
Sadly, that's how some people move too. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. So, but that's why I like doing.
I just learned it living here.
So,
I just learned a lot of it living here.
oh, I guarantee you have you have did your rounds.
Yeah, man. That like the types of scams and shit that I've got caught up with. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, you've talked about some of them here on the podcast that I've had to censor out because we didn't want any affiliation with those people. So,
man, Yeah, fuck that bitch. Forever fuck that bitch.
That music shoot that your one friend tried to do. That was
Oh
funny.
yeah. Yeah, man. It's just been a lot. It's been a lot.
You know, Ace
But
has got
eventually it'll
some.
pay off because I don't do shit to nobody. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was gonna say Ace has got some momentum going for him. I'm not gonna try and write it. I'm happy just being his co-writer for a lot of his stuff or his editor. Because
just be a friend, man.
yeah, I like doing it. It's what I want to do, and plus it also helps like give me ideas for stuff I want to write because I can look over like a lot of the mistakes he makes, and I'll tell him like what I've corrected and he wants me to change, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, just change whatever, man. Just make it sound good." So I'd change it to what sounds good, and then when he's actually doing really good at these plays, like he told me, and he wasn't joking about this because I thought he was pulling my chain at first, but he was like, I was seeing this girl, and then one of the play productions he helped like co-write or whatever, and help fund with the GoFundMe. He was like, I was out one time, and I was just out in the park with this girl I was dating at the time, and I don't know where these guys came up. They're like, "Wait, you put on that production right at the theater the other day?" The stage performance. They're like, we thought that was cool. Sadly, we didn't get to see the sequel, but we saw that you want to do it. If there's any way we can watch it, and he's like, yeah, it'll be on YouTube eventually. And I was like, bro, serious? He's like, yeah, dude, I'm dead serious.
That would be weird,
Yeah,
but that's gotta be awesome, man.
I know. He's telling me I'll have
Shout out to
to.
Ace, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Ace. He's been killing it recently. And I hope he doesn't give up. Like if someone comes along and tries to screw that up, I'll be really disappointed. Not in him, but in the people trying to tear what he is going down. Because it's like, dude, this dude is doing what he wants. And it's how it should be.
That's exactly how it should be. That's great, though. That's great.
And then
Hell yeah, Ace, nigga. Some time out.
that stays in. Anyways, I will say one of the things I have been working on in a journal of mine that I might pick up just as like a test project. Like I'm not actually going to shoot anything for it, just to like as kind of a proof of concept for like what I'm doing when it comes to writing. Is I've been working on like an actual writing slash script and screenplay for a live action Batman Beyond.
Man, they've been talking about doing that shit for so long. At this point,
I'd probably get to it sooner before you will.
yeah, yeah, you just got to be really, 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 really come to DC.
That's about to be like a way out there idea. They're gonna be like, well, we'll take this idea if we'll give you creative liberty if we do this. I'm about to be like, no.
Well, you gotta think like they will probably make something animated
That would still be
before
cool.
they make something live action. Like if they made an animated Batman Beyond in the style of really the Killing Joke, bro.
Yeah, no, that would sell.
Oh.
Or any
it
of
would
the
it would do crazy numbers.
yeah. Kind of want to do a Spawn reboot, but even then, it's like in my brain, Keith Davids is like the one true Spawn. So
You said Keith Davids?
yes,
Oh, you talking about Michael Jai White? Right.
Keith Davids as in the actor of Spawn. He also played Childs in The Thing, and he was in Riddick as a character as well.
Where the fuck did he play Spawn?
Keith Davids, the original Spawn, the
Are you talking
1999
about?
version. I swear to God, it was the live action with John Leguizamo was the clown, right?
Yeah, John Leguizamo. But yeah, but fucking Michael Jai White played Spawn.
In the movie? Man, I'm tripping.
Yes, yes. That's how I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Michael Jai White is Spawn.
Maybe he just did the voice or something, and or I'm tripping. And
Had to have just done the voice.
Yeah, it had to be
Had to,
him.
yeah. Because I was like, nah, bruh. You might want to go back and look at that shit.
I know I'm tripping, but there's no way I'm tripping here.
Like everything else you said was right, except it's Michael J. White.
Yeah, Michael J. White. I mean, even then, he
Before
still
he
did a good
got
job.
massive. Yeah, before he got massive. He got fucking.
That dude's big as hell.
Then he went to a Tyler Perry project.
Yep. 57 years old and still looks like he can rip somebody in half.
And he will.
And I hate that people try to hate on Spawn for the special effects, but I'm like, bro, it's 1997. People are figuring it out. So, yeah, there's already
It's
parts that are,
Spawn.
yeah, it's as good as it gets. And I'd say they did really good when it came to like making, well, the comic come to life. Because if you really think about it, it was the first Image slash Dark Horse live action. Because,
It's crazy.
yeah, because, I believe the Spawn comics were originally a part of Image Comics, which is what Invincible's a part of.
Hmm.
So it's pretty freaking crazy to me, man. There's a lot of ambitious projects I want, and I've been like picking up comic books just to get ideas and stuff. I've been reading one recently called Lady Death, and definitely falls under that niche category of what Spawn would fall under, but it can be good if you know to do what you're doing.
You have to know what you're doing.
That is the biggest thing.
Especially now, because they will research and figure out if you're telling the truth or not.
Yeah, that is the scariest thing too. Is he ain't a real fan. It says in this page that he mentioned. He didn't actually read the
Yeah,
comic. Be like, man, shut up.
yeah. They'll get you every time.
Every time. Yeah, that's all I've really been doing is just reading and just to get better ideas for my own writing and trying to pick up more of my old projects that I nearly thought about giving up on because I didn't see any of my stuff getting any fruition whatsoever or coming to the light. And so, but then I learned, hey, if I can get this far with the podcast channel, etc., I can easily make any of those things happen with the right people. So, the right help and the right amount of time. That's all I need.
I respect it, dog.
Next time I'll have a topic for us other than this crazy crap that's been happening personally. But
I
again,
mean, shit, bro. This is what it is.
I mean that is true. Like I said, I was gonna try and get more of a rein on it this year, but me and you kept getting busy and busy, and then more of my promotion stuff. They're not telling me when I'm going back to nights, and they just tell me to do whatever. So it's just like our schedule's over the place, even though I can't really get any balance to the chaos. So
Man, every time I think I'm gonna catch a break, I realize I'm just fucking busy as shit out here.
hmm
I'm just busy as shit out here. Like right now, we have some people at the job going through it emotionally because friends has taken their own life.
oh
So
damn,
I'm getting all those messages, getting all that information. Just, bro, like, good God. So I have no complaints because I'm just dealing with work. Like, I'm not that. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that. I'm okay. I don't mind going to work. I'm fine. I just wait. I'm not that. To see someone going through that, I'm good, bro. I'm okay
yeah.
in comparison.
I know Panda's been hating it here recently because she's starting to hate her jobs finally.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I've been telling you, get out of customer service, man. Do something like I'm doing or somewhere where the money's at, and you'll enjoy life a lot more. Like, yeah, you're not gonna have a lot of it still because you still gotta pay bills and stuff, but at least you have it. So, speaking of Panda, I'm pretty sure she just got back home. But She's over here talking to me, be like, I'm trying to move out to an apartment or something. I'm like, an apartment is not cheaper than here. She's like, it beats paying X amount of money a month for this. I'm like, it's only because we don't have a third roommate, and there's no way you can really make this sound appealing because then whenever you do, it's like you're asking somebody else to move out, and then not to mention find a job that can sustain what the rate goes down to for the third person. Well, I'm also glad no one moved in because of what I discussed earlier. So that would have been real bad. Whew. But just taking life a few steps at a time, and probably should contact Ace to see if he's got anything going or if he's willing to help me with any of my projects. Because he said that he's wanting to like create his own comic book characters. Because he's like, you ever had any character creation ideas? And I was like, not necessarily, but I've had like story ideas that kind of fall in line with like Punisher revenge like stories and whatnot. And he's like, that'll probably work out. So I think that's what we might not have next in the pipeline or something along those lines. So man, it's getting late. Yeah, so it's Wednesday tomorrow. I get paid on Thursday. Whatever, man. I don't get paid to care anymore. I'm at that point where I'm just like, cool story, bro. I'm gonna keep doing my job. But that's every job. I always get to that point, no matter how hard I try to be cool with everybody. It's not gonna matter because you always get that one guy that just takes it way too damn seriously. Something. Also, my question to you is: would you be down to potentially be someone that helps work on any of these projects that me and Ace have going? Does power go out? This dude don't know quiet. Oh snap!
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Oh, so you ain't heard shit I said.
No, sir, not one word. Not till now.
Oh, motherfucker. That's insane.
It's finally not me,
Either way,
folks.
yeah, I just want y'all to be strong. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you do. It's just not. It ain't shit for you to give up on. You guys got to keep fighting for it. It becomes a bitch after a while. Shit, excuse me. Goddamn. It becomes a bitch after a while to try and maintain. And when you have someone like you and you have on your team, you guys, you guys can do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take your time and do it right, bro. Don't rush anything. You see what happens at work when people rush things. It might be a glass panel, but it's not right. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, make these people listen to you. Make them do their thing. You guys don't stop. Just don't stop. Because you never know what the fuck's going to take off, what's going to pop, and how. You can't predict it. There's nothing you can do. You can never stop it. It's going to do what it does. And I have faith that you, of all people, since I've met you, motherfucker, I have faith that you're going to be able to get something done. You will.
Yeah, it's the goal.
And no, my power didn't go out. I was like, what the fuck? Because I was saying shit, and I hear you respond to it, and it's like, okay, what the fuck is going on with you? And so I moved the mic down. And like if I lift the mic up a little bit at a different angle,
That it
didn't know that.
explains the cutting out, I suppose. Because be times you're talking and it'll just be dead silent. That's weird. Maybe he's just listening. All right.
No, that shit just pissed me off. Like I didn't even know that.
And what's going on heard will be left unsaid. So
Because I was talking big shit, and then it was like, nah, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah. So did you hear what I said about the girl at the job?
with like the personal stuff.
So
Where
you didn't hear me tell you that a girl committed suicide?
what?
Bro, what the fuck, man? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
I gotta download this VOD off Twitch quickly today. Woo!
Yeah, my bad.
Nah, you cool. They know.
But
They know I'm
that
out here for
one of the
real.
girls,
That's crazy.
yeah, one of the girls at the job, not it might not, but she's a friend of the majority of the people who the bar. And last night she took her life. So I'm dealing with that backlash. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry for the mutes and shit, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting
Gotcha.
text messages, all the all the shit.
Everyone just talking about everything all at once.
Well, just asking me questions about it. It's like she wasn't a friend of mine or nothing like that, but I know majority. And I know too much, bro. I know who she was sleeping with. I know, you know, how their relationship works. I know too much. But since I know so much, they call me and ask me about this, that, and the third. Like I didn't talk to her about any of this shit because it's not my business.
But y'all put it out here on display. So
Yeah, it's on the internet. All the information on the internet, but I don't care. So you know, we're not going to deal with that. No siree, Bob. But yeah, I got to be to work at 8:30. Then you go lay down, dog.
all right. Well, anything you want to tell the people before I end things?
Well, I swear to God, I will do better. I didn't even know. I was wondering so many times, like, yo, why the hell? But I wasn't gonna ask mid camp.
You just
You
cut
know what I'm
out.
saying?
Yeah. Let me just explain what happened. You just cut out real bad again. So you might want to steady out that
Okay, is
mic.
it still fucked up?
Nah, you're cool.
Yeah. See. Well, people, I will make sure that this shit don't happen next time because I'm really pissed off right now. That just pissed me off so bad. Yep. Nope. Next time we're just gonna use the computer, the PlayStation mic. Right now, we would just use the computer because that's some bullshit.
Yeah. To translate that last bit, he's using a computer next time, not the PlayStation. So like a mic
Yep.
stand,
Nope. All
basically.
right. I'm gonna get off now because this shit's gonna make me mad.
Okay.
All
All right, everyone, be good people.